Hi friends! Today's lesson is for Module 3, Lesson 1. For today's lesson, our learning goal says, I can compare lengths. That means like how long something is. I can compare lengths using taller than and shorter than. Okay, so here's the deal. Today I need a friend to help me out. Is anyone willing to help me out? Oh, good, Kayla. All right, come on down, girlfriend. All right, so let's compare. So here's Miss Arwen, and then here's Kayla. Isn't she so adorable? Okay, Kayla's going to help me out. Now, when we compare objects, we look from one object, say our comparison, and we talk about the next object. So I'm going to start with Miss Arwen. If I want to compare how long I am or how my length to Kayla's, I would say Miss Arwood is blank Kayla. So, am I going to say I'm taller than or shorter than? Yeah, perfect. Taller than. Taller means that it goes way higher, way longer than the other thing. So, do you see how I started with myself, did my comparison, and then I went to Kayla? So I said Miss Arwood is taller than Kayla. Perfect. You can also compare going the other direction. This time I'm going to start with Kayla. I would say Kayla is blank Miss Arwood. Is Kayla taller than Miss Arwood? Or is Kayla shorter than Miss Arwood? What do you think? Yes, she's so cute and little. Kayla is shorter than Miss Arwood. Do you see how if we went one direction to compare, our wording changed? So when you compare, you have to be very careful to think about what order you're describing the objects in, okay? All right. Wait, what, Kayla? You have an idea? Oh, goodness. She's always full of good ideas. What about now? Kayla, why'd you bring a chair in here? So we could just compare to how long we were. And I was taller, of course, and you were shorter, but what about now? Kayla, you're such a goof. Well, I mean, if you just look at the top of our heads, Kayla, it's going to look like you're taller than me now. Do you agree, friends? That's exactly right. The tricky part is that Kayla and I are not standing on the same beginning point. She's way up high in a chair. Like, look, my feet are way down here, and her feet are way up there. So even though our heads make it look like she's taller, if you still look at the length of our bodies, I don't think so. Let's get rid of that chair. Oh, goodness. See, I'm way down here and Kayla is way up here. See that big chunk of difference between where we started? Where an object starts and where you're going to compare them is called their end points. It's the end of one of the pieces. So here's my end and here's her end. And because her endpoint isn't matching up with mine, she's not down here next to me. If you look quickly, it just looks like she's longer than I am. She's taller, but she's not. So when you're comparing objects, you have to be very careful that their endpoints line up. And if they don't line up, like in this picture, you have to think about, wow, look at all that extra room. If I scooted Miss Arwood way up here, I would definitely be taller. Or if I scooted Kayla way down here, she would definitely be shorter. All right, friend, let's practice comparing some objects. So here are two objects, and if you'll notice, do their endpoints line up? No, not exactly. All right, but there's only a little bit of a space there, so that should be helpful. All right, so which object is shorter? Go ahead and point to it when you're ready. Good job. Yes, this one's shorter. Even if we lined up their endpoints, that's not a lot of room. We'd wiggle them up a little bit. Yeah, he'd still be shorter. Excellent. Ooh, which giraffe is taller? First thing, let's check their endpoints. Yes, they line up. All right, so which giraffe is taller? For sure, that yellow one is gigantic. He's way taller than the blue one. Ooh, let's compare these two rectangles. Now I see a pink one and I see a green one. How could I compare the pink one to the green one? I would say the pink one is blank the green rectangle. Is it going to be shorter than or taller than? You're right, shorter than. Because if I lined up their endpoints, I would see that this one's still a lot shorter than this one. Good job, friends. Oh, goodness. What did I do? I went wild. I have 3 rectangles. All right, let's think about that purple one. I'm going to slide him over just so you can see comparing to that one too. All right. Is the green one and the blue one shorter than the purple rectangle? Or is the green one and the blue one taller than the purple rectangle? Yes, it is. They are taller. She's like very little in the middle. Excellent job comparing. All right, our learning goal for today says I can compare lengths using taller than and shorter than. And we know we have to look to make sure their end points are lined up because that makes a big difference, right, friends? Good job. All right, it's your turn. This is what I would like you to do. I want you to tell me about the pink lamp and the blue lamp. I want you to tell me which one is taller than. So the blank lamp is taller than the other lamp. Okay? I want you to finish that sentence. Blank is taller than blank. All right, make a video on Seesaw and send it to your teacher. Good luck, friends.